What's going on? So as you know, I make no make no secrets about it. I'm a huge Shaquille O'Neal fan back in the day, but I was watching his picks for the Western Conference and stuff, and I do read the comments, and I'm gonna be to first admit I think he is worried about Jokic, Jokovic challenging him for his place in history. I do, because if Jokic was to go and win this year and get another league MVP and all that, he starts moving up that top five. He starts to put pressure on the all-time heavyweights, and if he has another league MVP and two rings and another Finals MVP, he starts moving way up. And I do sense the insecurity. Look, I hold Shaq in high regard. Shaq's in my top five ever. I got Shaq way up there with any of the greats you want to mention. However, time is a way of moving along. And to sit there and say Jokic doesn't belong, especially if he wins, is wrong. You know, I know insecurity when I see it. And I'm the first to admit that, look, even though I hold people in high regard and what have you, things happen. If I see someone who earns that right to be in a spot to move up, who am I? Now, of course, I'm going to say Shaq was better because of his era and what he played against. But to sit here and act like Jokic ain't a historical type of figure happening before our eyes is wrong. It's wrong. And that's the law of the logic that people come along that will be debated. Do they belong with you? You know, I'm not going to say, I say this, if Jokic wins this year, he belongs in the conversation with Shaq, with Will, with Russell, with Kareem, because his dominance and considering Jamal Murray is underrated, but Jamal Murray ain't never going to be mentioned in the same sense with Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, Dwayne Wade, and Kobe Bryant. That's a fact. That's just a fact. And there's no Jerry West. That's a fact. Or Hal Green. I'm just mentioning a fact. So Jokic is a unique situation. I hope that, if they win it all, I hope it don't be no fix for the Lakers because I don't trust Adam Silver and the rest. But I know Shaq is insecure about this. Guy's got him because Bob Ryan came out and said he's better than him. And some of the people been whispering. And he's aware. You know. It's tough to compare eras. Jokic is Shaq was the last of his era of his dominance in the paint, but Jokic is a whole nother animal. I mean, I seen Anthony Davis roll his eyes and shake his head because the guy puts the ball behind his head like he's bowling and makes them shots. And you can bet your bottom dollar he can make that bank. He's a unique bulldozing force. So if it comes to that and he does all that this year, you gotta put him in the top five centers ever, and you gotta say that he starts knocking on other people's doors because so let it play out as it is. But I know that sometimes Shaq will be petty and insecure. That's a fact. It's not just competitive. It's like sometimes you have to just step aside and say, hey, maybe this guy is that dude. We'll see. Let it fall where it fall. Let it be where it may. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. I'm out. Peace.